You son of a bitch. No. No, 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 no. Hold on, wait. Is that who I think it is? That's my boy! Goddamn right it is. Are we getting the Banquet of Kings? No way, I forget what studio it is. 20th century, maybe? I forget. They fucking redid that with the Holy Grail instead. Imagine, like, showing someone his idol. Like, this is basically the definition of never meet your heroes, right? Oh, I imagine Waver's just like, what the fuck do you mean you exchange phone numbers with a vampire? He's basically saying that flaws and all is why I like King Arthur. It's not just because of the good, it's because of all the pain King Arthur goes through and how Arthur always stands tall no matter what they face. King Richard cuts down the Grim Reaper, who's this tall. That might just make him my new best boy of the show. Bro's literally defying the logic of never meet your heroes. He's saying, you know what? Meet them and then some. The whole time thinking we're gonna have to kill this child. The child had the biggest fucking heart of them all. She sacrificed herself. Their whole thing is, we'll just cut our daughter's hand off. Give us the seals, because she's essentially trapped in endless pain for eternity. If you shoot them right here, you and Richard will be in the running for my best boy right now. My Gramps is back there. Look at his smile. That's my boy! Guys, I actually have fucking tears in my eyes right now. It's been 10 minutes since I finished this episode, and I'm still fucking pissed. Gotta be the most impactful, worst fucking death I've ever seen in Fate. They got me. They really fucking got me. Fuck! Those are some of the highlights. You want to catch the full live reaction, I really recommend it for this week for sure. Head on over to the Patreon, but we gotta talk about it. I really thought my big talking point this week would be Richard and everything with King Arthur. They show me the Banquet of Kings again. That's my favorite Fate episode. And now that seems small. Leaving us off here on our first truly big diabolical death. For a character I thought was fine for a bit. Granted, when we first walked into this show, right? I didn't think he was cut out for this. But the way they've made my guard drop. See, here's the thing. I'm no stranger to unexpected gunshots. But typically, if you're gonna do something like this, it's an immediate headshot. JJK style, something like that, right? They actually got me. I don't know how they pulled this off. Like, I'm thinking, in hindsight, should I have seen this coming? No. I actually don't think so. There's an argument to be made, the sunset, big open street. But even still, knowing and rewatching the scene, I don't see this coming. Like, when he gets shot in the stomach first, I'm like, nah. That can't be. Not at all. The fact that he's not scared of dying either. It's more like he's saddened that he failed. Like, hey, my servant, I'm really sorry about this, Mr. Ripper. I fucked up. Just everything about this scene fucking got me. And I think what's crazy is I think it's the replay of the Banquet of Kings that made my guard drop that there was going to be a truly big death this episode. I thought the big death was going to be my boy Sigma fucking up those goddamn parrots. And he did that. But I don't even get to really appreciate that because of this. By building up in the way they did. Because you have this little girl who basically is like, you know what, I'm destined to be alone, so I'm going to use a couple old command seals here. And I'm not sure if it was 2 or 1, to be honest, because the look of her tattoo. Because these two shapes fade away, right? But I guess there's an argument to be made. There's still 2 seals left if we assume the circle's 1 and then these, like, arrow things are 1. This poor fucking child, right? Initially, I'm thinking this is a death, but then when the way the parents talk about how they're going to cut their own daughter's hand off to take the command seals, and, you know, if we need her organs to stay alive, we'll hook her up to machines, it's fine. I'm thinking this is the emotional thing of the episode, right? Because, like, how sick do you have to be to look at this and that's how you treat your kid? Just absolute human garbage. And I'm so happy he did it. Like, there was no bait here. I think the only way this episode gets more disrespectful and worse is if he didn't kill these two. We have to see Flat get flatlined. You just knew I had to make that joke. I have to have a little humor in my time of crisis. Imagining these two sick fucks getting away with it, that's insane. And the fact that they had the balls to be like, oh, that's ours, give it here. This is the most diabolical directing. It makes your guard drop completely. The big death is about to be this. So initially, I'm a little pissed off when they cut away. I'm like, hey, don't tease me with a good time. You can't suck my balls and not finish me off. But the reason they did that is they didn't want you to feel satisfied. They didn't want that orgasm to be satisfying, man. They edged you, told you your cat died, and then finished you off. That's what happened with this scene. And it's fucking masterfully directed, the sick bastards. I don't even know how he's going to respond to this. He's going to America. First thing he's going to do is going to his local Walmart and probably buying every goddamn gun they have on display. Let's be real here. Fucking hell. Now, Banquet of Kings, Richard. They tried their best to fuck my boy up. And watching this replay, watching my favorite episode of Fate period get a bit of a redo. Not because it needed it, but seeing it done in this style, in the strange fake style. Banquet of Kings is just such a great episode to me because it represents everything that I love about directing. You don't need a flash, you don't need excitement. If you have good characters, they can sit around drinking and discussing things, and it can be the most engaging thing. And trying to shatter my boy's worldview. Basically the never meet your heroes, right? Like, that's what they were trying to get across. Especially seeing the destruction that Fate Zero does end with, right? They're trying to say, hey, this is the person you worship. Look at the destruction they were involved in. And my boy throws it back. Thank you. Thank you for showing me yet again another story I didn't know of. Here's the thing. I didn't know about the pretty times. I knew about the horrible times too. That's what I like about King Arthur. That no matter how bad shit gets, rises above and finds a way to keep going on. And that's why I'm going to keep pushing on. You know, Richard's been an interesting character for me watching this. I've at no point thought bad character. I've always thought bare minimum fun character. But like the second half of this season has elevated Richard up into a top 5, top 3, maybe even my overall best boy of the show right now. Fantastic. And I thought the whole Grim Reaper design, here's the thing. I'm no stranger to giant skeletons. Hell, I feel like I've seen a very similar design multiple times, but I actually think this is different. And I think the reason being, made it a girl skeleton also gave her seemingly a wedding veil. Very simple, but it adds so much flair. The number of times I see giant skeletons, hell, even giant skeletons with flaming hands, it's either blue or fucking purple half the time, right? But by making it like a dead wedding dress-like design, it just really gave it that visual flair, and the animation was fucking clean. It was absolutely a fantastic final episode. I think officially all they've basically teased is a to be continued. I've already said season 2's in production. It's already been leaked. Official announcement will come when it comes. Let them cook. Hopefully it's not going to be like the delays we got. One episode for episode 0, and then a year later, episode 1, and then a year later we get, you know, like, take a year and a half, hell, take 2 years, but then you come back and you just do it. We get out of that weird, you know, it's bad enough we got JoJo fucking doing batch releases. Let's just keep doing what we did here. 10 out of 10. One of the best Fates for sure already, and I was not ready for Flatlined. Your thoughts down below. Were you as speechless as me? If you say no, you're fucking lying. I already know. Thoughts? Drop a like, share, support, subscribe, ring that bell, and yes, Patreon for live reactions and exclusives. Like, hey, you know, I gotta give those video shoutouts even when I'm depressed because my patrons are why these videos are possible. All right, so today we got Christoph Kowalski, Archivist, Elenia Brown, GR Vallis, Pav, Ruben Sinaha, Cineclore, and Fozzie Wolves. I appreciate the support. Please take care. You know, have a good one.